Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on.
Takes a shot! Chouameni. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Short changes him with that pass. Chouameni. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Reinders. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Arda Güler. Vinicius Junior. That's the keeper's ball. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Doku. Rodri. Threads one in. Doku. Haaland. Decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's straight offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to play it through. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Arda Güler. Güler was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Haaland. Cherki.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Over to the left. Haaland. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Alexander-Arnold. And Güler. Valverde. And that has left him in a heap. Tries to pass it through. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Chouameni. And it's Valverde. And it's Arda Güler. Played out wide. Valverde. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Looking to play him, and the shot! Goal!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, he's bustling through here. That's a shade optimistic. Alexander-Arnold. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And they're back on the ball again. And this is Marmouche! They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured.
And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good ball over the top. Brilliantly cut out. Courtois gets it away. Cherki. Great vision. Chouameni. Valverde. It's Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. Madrid looking to pass their way through. And here's Mbappe. Well read. And the danger is averted. Deftly away. Vardiol. And it's Lewis. Here's Doku. Bellingham.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
So, what can they make of this? And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And the finish! Really well taken goal. And again they hit the front. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Madrid go into the lead. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. Madrid finding their passes. And it's Arda Güler. And here's Vinicius Junior. Nice sequence of passes this. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's a decent clearance. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Reinders.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Marmouche has found the net here, of course.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 12, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 15,
Carvajal.
el dorsal 3, el
Passing
dorsal
is
5.
crisp and sharp.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 2,
Stones.
el dorsal 6, el
Ruben
dorsal
Diaz.
30.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vinicius Junior. Carvajal looking to get on the end of this. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. No, he's just misjudged that one.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's an imaginative pass. He's cut it out, and he's there to belt it away. Ruben Dias aimed beyond the defence. Camavinga, Vinicius Junior, who has set up 2 goals, and it's Diaz, and it's Camavinga looking for the run. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Vinicius Junior, Chouameni, not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now Howson, and it's Chouameni. The final 5 minutes.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
He's found a way through. Foden. Now it's Foden. And he's in on goal. Turns and goes back. Kovacic! And he's really put himself on the line here. Desperate defending required here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's superb. Brahim Diaz. Vinicius Junior. And it's Carvajal. And that will be the final act. Madrid pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It's a pretty loose pass. Reinders threads one in. Bellingham. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Guardiola gets across to intercept that. Ah, he's given it away! That is good alertness. Valverde.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Vinicius Junior. Guardiola.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chouameni. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That is ended up in no man's land. Cherki. Rodri. And it's Reinders. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goulet. Eder Militao. Goulet. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Could try cutting inside here. Cherki. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Bellingham. For Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, good spread. Doku. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Valverde. And it's Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
5 minutes till the break. Turns back here, probably the best option. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Goulet. Marmoush.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Haaland. Oh, that was vital.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And the first half is done. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp. This might spell danger. Vinicius Junior! Superb from Vinicius Junior!
Oh, that was magnificent. What a way to stamp your ability on a game. Not necessarily pivotal, but it has most definitely shifted momentum.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Yeah, OK, it's gone in with the help of the crossbar, but that was merited due to the quality of the strike.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And it's Bellingham. Mbappe! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Looking to play him in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that has been cleared. And we have our very first corner. He gets big! And that was very necessary. Ruben Diaz. Doku. Flashes it across. Rudiger attempts a clearance.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just...
Oh, what has happened here? Chance for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
El dorsal 15, el dorsal 3, el dorsal 12.
Marmoush,
Serán sustituidos por...
and he's managed to get free.
El dorsal
Oh, he's been
21,
caught napping.
El dorsal 30, el dorsal 24, el dorsal 2. Se va a realizar un
Dealt
cambio
with
de
nicely by
jugadores.
the defence.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Can he finish? Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Madrid have their third corner. Surely now! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Camavinga, that's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. This looks promising, and it's Diaz. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that's gone loose. Thinks about the shot, and he's gone backward here. Savinho. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Camavinga. And here's Brahim Diaz. Madrid have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Kovacic. Pass somewhat off target. That has not gone well. Nicely spread. Now it's Savinho. Oh, this is a great position.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Carvajal hurtling down that right flank. Nice control. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive match-up, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full...
Real chance! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Tchouaméni. And it's Bellingham. And it's Valverde. Now this could be a chance. Vinicius Junior! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Spain are looking to break at pace. Now it's Morata. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, important interception. Valverde, pressing high and with purpose. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Valverde. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it into space. Nice interception, well timed. Nico Williams. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Valverde. And it's Arda Güler. He is through here. Takes a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Vinicius Junior wins the duel this time. Valverde. And he welcomes it in. And he can clear it away. Taken back almost at once. Yamal. And it's Pedri. Quality ball. Dani Olmo. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Tchouaméni. 30 minutes gone. Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Lenormand. It's Pedri. Dani Olmo. Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. That's an imaginative pass. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Spain do have a chance to counter here. Pedri. Rodri. Now it's Dani Olmo. And here's Nico Williams. Dani Olmo. He's on it. Can he get away? Opts to play it back. Shot at goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Rudiger gets it clear. Lovely, now then. Brilliantly cut out. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary. Decent chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And it's Arda Güler. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde is in a really good position out wide. He's got away. Out to the right. Valverde. Skillfully cut out. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Goes for a shot! And we have our very first corner. That should get the job done. Oh, that's fabulous. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Valverde just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Tchouaméni. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Nico Williams. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bellingham. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Dani Olmo receives it in a good position here. Bellingham. And it's Valverde. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the through ball. Nico Williams gets into... There's the shot! That's another chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 15, el dorsal 12 serán sustituidos por
Rodri.
el dorsal 6, el dorsal
Yamal.
21, el dorsal 30, el dorsal 2. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio
Opts
de
for safety.
jugadores.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Diaz. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Yamal. Here's Rodri. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres is fouled. Carvajal gets it away. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. No, you just love the level of intensity here. Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Oyarzabal. Morata touches it back. He's in a good position. Chance for a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Corner number 2 then. Oyarzabal! Well, that is remarkable.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Camavinga knocks it out wide. Good running, strong and purposeful. Laporte deals with that comfortably. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Shifted upfield. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that's been cut out, well played. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen,
Great chance! Goal, Spain! And they get themselves in front!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Spain take the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Vinicius Junior. And that is a little undercooked.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Chance! They've scored! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's having a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Alexander-Arnold is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Pedri, that's an imaginative pass. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Valverde. It's Bellingham. Valverde. Now, can they get him away? Nico Williams is in a really good position out wide. Driving forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Nico Williams, and he welcomes it in. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Now it's Morata.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Tchouaméni. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he's in on goal. Woola! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That has been knocked clear.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Spain look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Lovely feet. Dani Olmo. He gets big. He's scored. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Spain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this...
Great chance! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Pedro Porro. Dani Olmo. And it's Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. Looking to play him in. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. And Güler. Played out to the left flank. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Dani Olmo. Now it's Yamal. Rodri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Vinicius Junior. Dani Olmo. Yamal looking to add to his goal. Eder Militao makes the interception. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Might be danger here. Oh, it's a great ball here. But that has not gone well. Now it's Mbappe. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pedro Porro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He has found the way through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the half-time whistle goes. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Pedri. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And it's Olmo. Tries to play it through. Dani Olmo. Shot, surely! It's bounced back off the post. Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Spain find a position of real strength now. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And this is Morata. Alexander-Arnold did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Tchouaméni. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Goulet. Knocks it into space. Raya claims comfortably. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive.
There's the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So, a breakthrough already. Picked out brilliantly. Lovely bit of skill. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
But he's gone backward here. Big chance! And the ball's come loose here. Yamal. And he's intervened well there. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Mbappe. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Nico Williams. Threads one in. Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Madrid are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It'll be a throw-in. Nico Williams looking to add to his goal. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe! Arda Güler! Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. He won't be happy with that one. Back into the middle. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Nice control. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spain do have a chance to counter here. Tries to play it through. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Tchouaméni turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Yamal. No, it's come to nothing. Valverde. Tchouaméni, passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Tchouaméni. Nico Williams looking to penetrate opposition lines. Couler. For Valverde. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super ball. Shot, surely! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's the keeper's ball. Pedri, spread it left. And it's Arda Güler. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. Great ball, and he's in here.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Valverde. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Nico Williams. And there is the half-time whistle. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Williams! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bellingham. Valverde. And it's Bellingham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tchouaméni. Passing nice and neat. Pedri, who does have an assist to his name.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Madrid can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Nico Williams looking to run onto it. But they've got it again. He's shifting through the gears here.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Madrid finding their passes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham. Rudiger. Spain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
Tries a shot!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Yamal. And here's Morata. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Valverde. No way through there. And it's Olmo. Tries to pass it through. Bellingham. Goulet. And it's Valverde. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And here's Mbappe. Laporte gets a foot in here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Arda Güler. Alexander-Arnold. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Grimaldo. And Yamal. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Goulet. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. It's Camavinga.
El dorsal 7.
And it's made its way to him. Very nicely done.
El dorsal 6. El dorsal 21.
Back when it goes.
El dorsal 30. El dorsal 11.
That's tidy.
El dorsal
And he's being
24.
shifted off it.
Cambio de jugadores.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Brahim Diaz. Passes short and sharp. This might spell danger. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Camavinga. Rodrigo driving through the middle. Zubimendi. The most accurate pass. Chouameni. Rodrigo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Camavinga. And that will be the final act. Madrid were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. but then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
The action has already started. Traumeri. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And it's Valverde. And he skips past his man. And he's got Vinicius Junior! It's there! And that really is so impressive. Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Morata. Dani Olmo is onto this. Tchouaméni. Madrid are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Valverde. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Yamal. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Goulet, and he stands tall, impenetrable. Williams. That's tidy. Plays a sharp little ball here. And this is Morata, and the shot! It's a goal! Spain are all square. That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Morata. Shot, surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Morata actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's got tall. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Valverde. And it's Tchouaméni. It's a really well-measured ball. Valverde cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And it's Morata. Bellingham. Valverde. And it's Rudiger. Here's Tchouaméni. And he's forced to go back. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Goulet. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now, this could be a chance. In comes the corner. And the keeper beats it away. That's very neat. Valverde. Oh, well played.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Yamal. And he plays one through. Great, it's Morata! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This possibly the last play of the half. Well read, and the danger is averted. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there.
Pedri! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Goulet for Valverde. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Williams. Great vision. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Now it's Dani Olmo. Morata. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Goulet. And it's Bellingham. Valverde. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger.
The bottom line is pressing so effective. That's why everybody's doing it now.
Spain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. That's good running with the ball. Mbappe! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Now it's Morata. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's in on goal! Now who's going to be first to this? Valverde. And it's Bellingham. Tchouaméni. For Valverde. No, he is not giving anything away. Lenormand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nico Williams takes a look up. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Goulet. Goulet. Bellingham. Aims beyond the defence. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Out of play for a throw.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8, el dorsal 15,
Rodri.
el dorsal 5,
It's loose here and they'll want to reclaim it. And smartly reclaimed.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 6, el dorsal 30, el dorsal 21.
Oh, it's a great call here.
El dorsal 2.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gavi. Now it's Morata. Can he get on the end of this? Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Shoots! It's there! And they're back in front! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Madrid go into the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task.
It's Morata! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Well, they've got it again. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rodri. And it's Gavi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Knocks it into space. Gavi gets into a good position.
That's just playing...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Now the ball's gone astray. Carvajal herring after the ball here. Now it's Morata. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Madrid have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. It is a monster match. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Morata is offering a wry smile there.
Spain with the corner, they're first. Definitely not one of his best. That has not gone well. There's the shot! And want to be quick to recover this. Goulet. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product, he's become actually quite good at that. His ball retention is quite strong. And when you've got that in a wide player, you're onto something.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nico Williams, Eder Militao kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's good running with the ball. And played right into his path. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Dani Olmo. Oh, that's a key interception. Rudiger. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Morata. Oh, that was vital. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tchouaméni. Bellingham. That's Rudiger. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham proves just a little bit too strong. Mbappe! And he was alert to it. Alexander-Arnold gathers from the goal kick. Dani Olmo. Yamal. And this is Morata. Morata unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Yamal. Pedri providing an outlet on that flank. Valverde. Tchouaméni. 15 minutes till half-time. Quality ball. And here's Yamal. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Goulet. And it's Valverde. Bellingham. For Valverde. Bellingham. And it's Tchouaméni. For Valverde. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Morata. Short changes him with that pass. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Bellingham. Oh, cracking ball. We're back in possession and ready to go. Shot, surely! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Pedri. Now it's Williams. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we are back on the way. So the first half brought no goals. And it's Arda Güler. Güler touches it back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
Nico Williams. And he's quick to snatch it back. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro plays it all the way forward. And it's Rodri. Pedri. Nico Williams. And he's on a charge. Eder Militao. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. And it's Arda Güler. For Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe, chance for a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Vinicius Junior. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
And the pass is intercepted. And that could set him on his way. That's good play. He's free, he has got space. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, sweet feet. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's an excellent interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bellingham. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Williams. Showing good feet. And here's Morata. Oyarzabal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Spain have their second corner now.
El dorsal 5, el dorsal 22, el dorsal 12. Serán sustituidos por...
Tries to get it clear.
30, el dorsal 21.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
El dorsal 2, cambio de jugadores.
Mbappe. And here's Vinicius Junior. Brahim Diaz.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Camavinga. Chouameni chooses to go back. Played out to the left flank. Back they go.
Yeah, probably the best option. It had to go back.
Great ball, and he's in here. Nice control. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
He's in a great position here.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Spain making another change here.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Camavinga. Brahim Diaz. And it's Chouameni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Chouameni calmly anticipates. And he was quick to react.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Camavinga. Brahim Diaz. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Brahim Diaz gets into a good position. Camavinga. Camavinga. And that is that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see...
Chance, surely! Now he's off and running. Now that's well seen too. And that was nowhere near his best. And it's Olmo. Great vision. That's beautifully weighted. Dani Olmo. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Dani Olmo, brilliantly cut out. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pedri tries to pass it through. Oh, cracking ball. He's having a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Spain with the corner, they're first. He's got tall. In he goes again. Oh, that's neat. And it's Olmo. Now it's Yamal. He is through here. Oh, that's nice. Neither side yet able to find the net. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Valverde. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Spain look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Rodri. Nicely aimed pass. Bellingham. And it's Valverde. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He has found the way through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Nico Williams. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. And maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. That's a look and place it forward. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Here comes the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Looking for options for movement. Good ball, good take. Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Vinicius Junior is offering a right smile there.
Up he goes! It's hit the upright. Valverde. Strokes it back. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Morata. Spain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Threads one in. That is a brilliant interception. Alexander-Arnold. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Alexander-Arnold. Now Eder Militao. And it's Alexander-Arnold. All the way back. Pedro Porro getting this one clear. Pedri. Now it's Dani Olmo. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! It's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. A 1-0 lead established.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
They're urging him to shoot. Nice control. Oyarzabal. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's played it. And a chance! That's going to go a long way.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Ball's gone out of play. Eder Militao. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Half an hour gone in the second half. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Chouameni. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Mikel Oyarzabal. Can he get it through? He's cut it out. Eder Militao clears. Madrid leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Yamal. That's really well cleared. And this is Morata.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Danger averted for now. And the return pass. Brahim Diaz.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
It's a promising position. Eder Militao. Keep the ball. Oh, terrible pass. And this is Morata. It's Morata! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
All hands on deck for this one. Yamal with the short one. Cross from Ferran Torres. And time is up. Madrid have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
La alineación de hoy será...
It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
But as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Doku. He is through here. Some good work on the right flank here. Valverde. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Bellingham. Great vision. Shot chance, surely! Sensational from Vinicius Junior! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The breakthrough strike.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And he shoots! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Shoots! Goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
This is threatening to become a really good game. And a chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Güler deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And here's Doku. And the through ball. Now it's Haaland. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Vinicius Junior, and it's made its way to him. He's shifting through the gears here. Haaland. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Looking tidy in possession. Vinicius Junior! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Güler, who's set up one goal so far. Cherki. He's a sharp little ball here. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Arda Güler. And he welcomes it in. Vardiol. Marmoush. Chance here to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. Now there's a fine ball. Madrid looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Stones. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? He's through. Tries a shot! Chouameni. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's a nicely shaped ball. And the flag has stayed down. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Bounce of passing here. Vinicius Junior! Just off target.
Vinicius Junior is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Cherki. And we've reached half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the set.
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. He's gone for it! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Doku. And Reinders. Marmoush. Reinders.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Eder Militao.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Marmoush. Marmoush. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Stones. And it's Reinders. Chouameni. And Güler. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Could move up a gear here. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He's in a great position here. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Bellingham. Threads one in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Chance for a shot! And that would have won it.
Vinicius Junior really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
El dorsal 15, el dorsal 22, el dorsal 12 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 6, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 30, el dorsal 24, el dorsal 2. Cambio de
And
jugadores.
now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Haaland. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, that is one way to stop him. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe takes a shot. It's fallen kindly here. Relentless, just relentless. And they are pulling clear here. And he's only two. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Oh, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
The action has already started. Williams. Güler. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the versatility of Nico Williams has been hugely impressive. I think, Peter, he's just as good on either side of the pitch, and he has a footballing brain that seems to allow him to work things out with ease. And I think it's been suggested at times that he could play further up the pitch, but I think as a fullback, having the space to run into, I think to take away that from his game would be criminal.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Valverde.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
And it's Bellingham. Some really good ball movement. Shot, surely! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, he hit that sweetly. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Spain are looking to go forward now. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Nico Williams. Morata. Now it's Williams. Now it's Pedri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's being shifted off it. Can he get it through? He is through here. Serves up across. Taken back almost to Pedri! Bellingham. It's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Now Eder Militao. Quality ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And it's Arda Güler. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary. Dani Olmo. And here's Nico Williams. Now it's Morata. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rodri. Dani Olmo. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tchouameni for Valverde. Has a look and plays it forward. Vinicius Junior. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And now the breakaway. Can he latch on to this? Pedri. Now it's Williams. He's found a way through. And he's there to belt it away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Dani Olmo. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Laporte gets good distance on it. It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Tries to play it through. That pass isn't the best. And it's half-time here. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. Rodri. And here's Yamal. That is lovely. And it's Olmo. Danny Olmo. Closing in on goal. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Knocks it into space. Nico Williams running with the ball. Tchouaméni. It's a really well-measured ball. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Valverde. Morata. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And they can counter here. It's a good run down the right. He's got away. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Eder Militao gets rid without sophistication. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Valverde. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Tchouaméni.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's Bellingham. Valverde. Danny Olmo. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Valverde. Passes short and sharp. Distributed tidily. Could move up a gear here. Valverde. And that has left him in a heap. And he has been fouled there.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 8, el dorsal 15,
Camavinga.
el dorsal 14. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 24.
Just about up
el
to
dorsal
75
2,
minutes.
El dorsal 6.
Bellingham.
El dorsal
This looks
30,
promising.
el dorsal
There's the
19.
shot!
Se va a llevar a cabo un
Oh,
cambio
that
de
was nice,
jugadores.
but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Oh, that's neat. Yamal. Lovely bit of skill. Yamal's cross. Eder Militao gets it clear. Laporte. Grimaldo. Gently done. Now it's Ferran Torres. That's good play. No, he's not getting past him there.
Spain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He's a sharp little ball here. Brilliantly cut out.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Oh, that's clever. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's quick to snatch it back. Just 5 minutes left. Driving forward. Oh, this looks sharp.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's a promising position. Oh, nice touch. Great defending, strong and determined. Cleared without complication. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's eFootball. Oh, sweet feet. He's free, he has got space. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim